I'm high as I've ever been, higher than heaven sits. Roll up my weed and think about my exes and jealousness, how to stay current and relevant.
What's going on, guys? It's your boy Ray to the Wood here, and I'm joined with my boy Zeno.
Yeah, what's up?
What's up, homies? AKA TXB Gaming, AKA NA, AKA his mic is terrible right now, so he's at work. So excuse if you hear any like microphone noise in the background. We're here for a quick video today. The KitLab livestream just ended, or still going on at the moment, and they talked about version 5.0 and the new features when it comes to link slot levels, and it's something that I was very curious about, and I wasn't going to make a video, but Zeno is my boy, kind of convinced me, and he has some good ideas. So he still hasn't really heard much about it either, so we're going to discuss I'm going to discuss it, and then we're going to get Zeno's input on it at the end, and we're going to see how it goes. So what Mark explained, and I'll have images on screen for you guys, is the way link slot levels work. So what's that? What's a link slot level? So it's a 6-star character's link slot will get levels from level 1. In addition to the equipped character's soul trait, you can get some of his or her stats as a bonus attack etiquette. So the way it works is it raises the link slot. You have to raise the link slot level to increase the amount of stats the base character will gain. Link slot levels require a new type of item. So the way it works, guys, is your link slots start at level 0. When you feed the first item into it, I don't know how many of the items it's going to take, it'll increase it to level 1. And I don't know how many levels there's probably up to 5 levels. Usually KLab goes up to level 5, depending on the character you equipped it to. Say you equipped a, like, I don't know, who's a high attack character. Say you equip like a NAD character, you'll probably get an attack boost with it, or like a plus a 50% attack on top of your 20 NAD. Say you equipped a SAD character, you'll probably get an extra plus 50 SP. Who knows how it works? We don't know exactly everything yet. This is just like what they've given us. But like the new item is this, what you guys see on screen. It's a potion. And what are the conditions for link slot characters? This is what caught me by surprise. So a 6-star character with at least a level 1 soul link. So at least one time you've at least tried to upgrade it with the new items. The linked character must be at least 6-star, level 150 with a soul tree maxed out at 100% or above and the same attribute. So the way they tried to compensate for this was by saying that, like, oh, like, we won't make it anything crazy, like making it release characters, we'll just make it 150. But like, that's still a lot. Like, for you to, like, sometimes, like, a lot of my links are 5 stars, so for me to want to use them with a boost, I'm gonna have to take them to 6-star, level 150, and max the soul trait. Like, I don't mind the 6-star 150 because that gets me to max out my characters, get some orbs, but the full soul tree is a little ridiculous in my opinion. I guess it's to balance it out. Say, yeah?
Yeah, it's just like, a lot of people are going to struggle with that because, like, a lot of people, like you just said, don't max out every character for a soul trait link.
Yeah.
So, like, especially for newer people or hardcore players that are maybe not me and you and some others, that's going to be...
Yeah.
It's going to be a bit interesting because you have to have the same attribute for that same character. So, like, if there's a character you don't have for a specific link, like, to make use of, like, if you need a normal attack damage link that's blue, maybe you don't have one.
Yeah, yeah.
Now I mean, so it's like that's going to be a problem for a lot of people because some people are not going to have those specific attributes on those specific, like, soul traits.
It's a little imbalanced for, like,
it's
PvP. Yeah, because the fact that the character has to be the same attribute as the character you're equipping it to, kind of like, it's weird because, like, now I have to, like, I'm gonna, like, want to look for, instead of using a 20% sad link that I have, I'm gonna want to look for a blue 20% sad link to equip. Like, instead of putting maybe like another character, now I want, like, instead of putting like a 25% Ryuduka on, maybe now I want to put a 20% Shushiro because he's blue on, like, a blue character, for example. And, like, I don't know, it's cool. It's good. Yeah, it's a new concept. It changes it up. I guess it changes more builds as we've seen the same all the time from here on out, but it makes links way more valid and it makes maxing out characters way more important. So I guess I got to start working on 115 characters because I have a lot of characters 150 but not 100% soul tree. So I guess I got to start working on that. The next part, guys, is a little trippy as well. So where can you get these potions? So there's a new raid coming out called the Inheritance Zone. So it's an upgrade link slot zone, and I guess it comes out either it's one attribute a week or it's going to be once a day. I don't know if it's going to be working, guys, like once a week, or if it's going to be like once a day, similar to like the powders. But what it is so far, all we've heard so far is the speed attribute one. So new event Inheritance Zone attribute specific. So first round is speed. Other attributes can't enter. So if you don't have a speed character, you can't enter. which kind of sucks.
Again, I feel like that's alienating even more people,
especially for new players. Yeah, like I'm not complaining, guys.
I want to be positive about new.
Yeah, like we're not complaining. For us, this is great. Like this is cool. Like this is gonna make my characters even more powerful. But for you new players, people who haven't put as much time, people who have lives other than BBS, not us. You guys don't have all these characters, like all this time to put in to get these characters, so like it's kind of ridiculous for you guys, like who are maybe only have 1 or 2 characters that are 150 or that you're ascending. It's gonna take a little longer for you guys, but eventually you'll get there. And as you can see, there's
like
a rainbow one.
Still missing characters, like one of each color character, because I just haven't been that lucky.
Yeah,
and that's like adding another 2 layers on top of people that are not as hardcore, or is not like, it's just, I want to be positive about it because it's new stuff, and new stuff is awesome.
Yeah.
But I feel like players that are casual and new, this is turning them even more.
Yeah, for you guys who are like new to the game, I wouldn't suggest thinking about this at the moment. Just maybe work on getting at least one character 150 full sultry of each attribute, just so you guys can have for like boss rushes. And a new nightmare mode is coming out soon, so you guys want to definitely be prepped for that. For me, I'm going for level 200s of each attribute. I have Blue Kenny for blue. I have Tenza for green. I have Noitra for red. I'm going for VL Ichigo for mind. Potentially, if I don't pull Retsu or Jushido, I probably would take Retsu, but not Jushido. And for purple, I'll probably take Hogyoku Aizen or Gin if I pull him. But for you guys, work on 150s. It's really good. Another thing about this is it only drops the red potions. It also drops rainbow ones, but I'm guessing that's going to be the rarest spawn rate or the rarest drop rate to get. Probably going to be like a Hogyoku will drop rate. So most likely you'll be getting the red potions, and we don't even know how high the droppers are. They could be like books or powders. They could be terrible. So we don't know. It's solo and co-op available with 2 difficulty levels. What my boy Matthew said on the stream was that the hardest difficulty, the easiest difficulty for Inheritance Zone is the same level as the hardest difficulty for regular 5-star rates. So that means the easiest difficulty is going to be level 100 enemies, and the hardest difficulty is going to be a little bit above. So I assume it's either going to be 150 enemies or 120. I think 120 because he said a little bit above, so I don't think they would go from 100 to 150. I assume they're going to be 120, and because yeah.
But that being said, it sounds like endgame style concept.
Yes.
That only have these really powerful 150, 200 with all these links. So it could be a lot harder. It could be level 150.
And I assume the co-op is 150. I assume the co-op's going to be the highest difficulty is definitely going to be 150. The easier one's going to be 120, and then for single player, they won't make it as hard. So I think it's going to be level 100 and level 120 for the 2 stages. But I guess we'll have to wait and see. And at the end, the last text is a special surprise could be waiting for you there too. So I don't know what that means. A
free 6-star.
I wish, dude. No, a free 585 of orbs, dude. Gift card. But yeah, guys, so pretty much that's it. Let's quick summarize it for you again. Every 6-star character will have a level 0 link. There's 3 links. There's 3 link slots. You got to level each one of them up, I assume. They each have a certain amount of levels they can go to. It's probably going to be level 5 or maybe even level 10. I know they won't pass level 10, but level 5 seems more likely for K-Lab games. Usually that's like the highest they go. So you need them to be at least level 1 to be able to put a new character in to get the extra boost. The character you equipped has to be 150, same attribute, 100% max soul tree. And it's unlocked by going to the Inheritance Zone, which is this week's only speed. I don't know if it's every day or every week. The grind is real, guys. This is a good update. I like it for me personally, but it's bad timing. I don't know why they released it right after they released Hogyoku Will, right after they released Droplets. Like, it's been less than a month since that came out, right? I assume a little less than a month, maybe a little over a month.
It's only been like 3 weeks to a month at max.
They should have waited at least like 2 or 3 months. Yeah.
10 new items, and then in 2-3 weeks, level 200s, and in like 2-3 weeks, we're getting another new mechanic. It's fantastic, but I feel like they should have spread it out just a little bit.
Like 6 stars were good, guys. I mean the the way they did the release was good. It was good because it was a year after 6 stars came out. Hogyokus weren't rare anymore. Like, I have like 48 Hogyokus with so many 6 stars already. It was good. It was a perfect timing. New component droplets, Hogyoku wills. But I think they should wait till Hogyoku wills are more common because, and like droplets, till people have like them stacked like they do with jewels now before they release something like this where it's a whole new thing to farm. Because I don't know what to farm now. Do I go for the droplets? Do I go for wills? Do I go for these? Like, what do I do? So, I mean, it's confusing, but it's a cool update. I wanted to explain to you guys in full detail. Hopefully this breakdown helped you guys. And yeah, final input, Zeno?
I'm looking forward to it because, you know, as more of a hardcore player, I mean, like, there's more stuff to do. It's just, like we already said, the grind is real, and it's just so many updates, and it might turn new players off. That's my only concern. Otherwise, it sounds interesting. But,
It definitely does.
Yeah, we'll see.
But I guess when gameplay comes out and when it releases for 5.0, you guys know, check out my channel, check out Zeno's channel. We'll definitely have you covered when it comes to that, guys. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you, Zeno, for joining me. Link to his channel in the description. Go sub, guys. Get him to 10K. He's so close. And we got some cool stuff coming. And yeah, guys, it's been your boy Ray and Zeno. And we are out, guys. Peace.
Yeah.
挽回